Good afternoon and welcome to today's class. We are looking at the topic CBT. CBT means computer-based test. That's a test that you are writing using computer system. Now, in writing CBT, you have to know how to use your mouse and keyboard. For you to start CBT exam, the computer is already on. You are not the one to on it, so you don't need to panic about switching or booting the computer on. Now, just touch the keyboard or mouse. The system will display once you arrive. There will be people to guide you on what to do, so feel free to communicate them when you have any challenge on what to do. Instead of communicating with your fellow students, meet the examiners or supervisors. Thank you. Now, for you to write your exam, you must first type in your reg number or registration number in a box that will be provided for you as the system displays. Then you use your mouse to insert your cursor and pointer inside the typing space where you type your reg number. Once you put your pointer in the box, click on it. It will now give you the cursor. The cursor is basically for you to type or to enable you to type. So once your cursor is displaying there, that to say you are free to type your reg number. And don't forget to type the 2 alphabets after the digits. Now, after typing the reg number, you will see a place that will indicate start, depending on how the program was arranged to be. It can also appear in form of start, begin, proceed, or commence exam. Click on it using your mouse. When the pointer reaches there, click on it. It will lead you to the exam surface or window. Now the window will contain the subjects which you are writing, the 4 of them. Let's say English, chemistry, physics, and biology is what the student or the candidate registered for. Those are the 4 subjects that are supposed to display once you insert or type your reg number correctly. Now, a passport photograph of the candidate is also expected to be there. Once you log in and the picture you are seeing is not yours, don't proceed with the exam. Instead, call the examiner or supervisor that will be there to guide you and complain to them. And when you notice that your mouse or keyboard is not working, you also feel free to communicate to them. Don't sit and relax that everything will get well. Now, once you start, the 4 subject displaying there does not mean that you must start answering according to the way it displays. No, you can start from the very one you know better, then answer to the subject that you know that you cannot do very well there. Instead of you wasting your time, cracking your brain to answer the questions you know that you don't have the answer at that particular moment. It is better you skip it to the next available question. Once you are done, still go back to it using your previous and next. Next means to go to the next question once you are done. Let's say you answer question 1. After you are done with question 1, you click next. It will lead you to question 2. Then you can also use the shortcut N and P. P for previous and N for next. A, B, C, and D for the options. Let's say after reading question 1, the answer is A. I'll just press A. It will highlight or select option A for me as the possible answer to the question. If I want to change the answer, I will just have to select the possible answer I think that is right or is best suit to the question. You don't need to panic on how to delete. You just click on the answer you think is right. It will switch to the new answer. Now, you don't need to log off or right click when you are using your mouse. Just focus on your exam. When you are writing, you answer the questions step by step. Make sure you answer your questions complete before the time elapses. Remember, your time will be displaying in front of your camera so that you know how slow and fast you are. It's better you submit your exam yourself than the computer logging off or submitting it without you being sure that you are going to get your result. Now, the questions will appear depending on the number of questions in each particular subject, but 1 out of the 4 is expected to have a higher number of questions than the three other subjects. So now, once I'm done, later I'm done with English, I can switch to physics, then chemistry and biology. If I'm done answering the four of them, I will see a place that is displaying word submit. Once I use my pointer, go to it. Clicking there, I will have my word submit. It will ask you, are you sure you want to end exam? And when you are sure, you just say yes. And if you are not sure, you say no so that you can continue again. Then you only submit when you are done with the first subject. You don't submit subject by subject, no. It must be complete. The four of them must be answered completely before you submit. You have no business with log off. Then a calculator will be there to assist you if you are offering a calculatory course or subject. There must be a calculator to help you. Just click there, the calculator will display. You use it and answer your question. Thank you so much for your listening.